years ago, a team from Four Paws embarked on a mission to rescue a group of tigers that had endured a life of unimaginable suffering. Known as the train tigers, they had spent their entire lives confined to a cramped train carriage in Argentina, deprived of the space, freedom, and care they deserved. Today, 2 years later, some of the team who led the rescue effort returned to Lions Rock to witness the incredible transformation of the train tigers.
After 2 years now, I am here with Joseph and with Marina to have a follow-up on the train tiger.
For me, the last time when I saw them, it was in Argentina. I followed the photos, yes, but it's a completely different picture if you see them live and cruising around. I'm really curious about that.
We left them here, but it's not like leaving someone somewhere behind. We gave them to the team here in Lions Rock to take care of them, and I'm sure they will look totally different than before.
In the past 2 years, Mafalda, Gustavo, Sandro, and Messi have undergone extensive rehabilitation at Lions Rock, thanks to the efforts of the team and the full-time on-site vet.
I can say they are doing well. You know, they will always have their little chronic things, but they're doing okay-ish. When they all came, basically we didn't know anything about either one of them, and the one we were most worried about was Sandro. So we immobilized him on that day, brought him to the clinic, took the bloods, the x-rays, and we think it was mainly complete gastrointestinal inflammation. Then he actually recovered very nicely, and now he's actually quite happy in this enclosure. Once it's cooler, he comes out, lies, watches all the cars going past. Most of the volunteers, they quite like him. He's probably the happiest that he's ever been. Yeah, in the beginning he was quite aggressive, but he actually improved quite a bit. His aggression came from, just being scared.
Due to it being a time-sensitive mission, the tigers were initially placed in a temporary enclosure at Lions Rock, planning to relocate them to different enclosures later. Recently, these 4 tigers have been transferred to larger, species-appropriate enclosures, and Sandro had been moved to the sanctuary's new Tiger Special Care Unit, consisting of a series of enclosures specially designed to cater to the unique needs of the tigers at Lions Rock, requiring special attention.
They were released exactly here, so it's no comparison where it was at this wagon or this train, as they call them, the train tigers. So I was so happy to see them released in this area. Here it was a smaller area, but it was with purpose to be that the team is able to observe them. The team built this in very short notice to make this facility ready for the 4 tigers. But the colleagues informed me they moved now to a bigger facility, more space, more opportunity for this tiger to practice their species requirement. Tigers are a big cat, so really they need more space, more movement, good interaction with each other. So I'm curious and looking forward to see them in their new home.
With Sandro, Sandro is too old, and also his health is a bit fragile, so we have moved him to the special care unit. He's just here now, so he's better off in the smaller enclosure, and we monitor him, but he's quite all of them are strong characters, that's for sure.
It's really great to see all the efforts and all the things around, and that's the protection we are talking about.
I can see now, I think they forgot their trauma from living over 15 years in a train.
For us, it's important that they have the possibility to choose what they want. When they were in the train, they couldn't choose. They could choose to have bad or worse conditions. Here they can choose between whatever, indoor, outdoor, grass, not grass, whatever. They can do what they like. They can lay on stones, they can lay in the grass, they can lay in the shadow, they can lay in the sun. So it's up to them. And I think this is the difference.
There are hundreds of animals, lions and tigers in Argentina, and there is no space where they can be accommodated permanently. So it is a huge problem in the country, and it's not the only country. I mean, it's the same in the States, it's the same in some other parts of the world, in some countries in Europe as well, in Asia. And this is just one example, because the train tigers, they lived at least 15 years in a very weird train wagon. now they're free and they're like totally different animals.